ruin my assignment. Who is it?
It's Rick.
Fuck you, Rick.
Hey, fuck me. Fuck you, man. I'm here to do the show.
Fuck, I guess we gotta do this show. Hey! What up, Rick?
Bobby!
What's up,
How you
buddy?
doing, buddy?
Hey, let's do this fucking show, man.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh, let's get into it.
Let's fucking get into her.
Today's episode of the Rick and Rob Show is brought to you by Calvin's Triple X Dog Obedience School. Am I reading that right?
I think so, yeah. It's the only school where your dog will come home turning tricks instead of doing them. He doesn't know to sit down. He only knows to turn tricks. Yeah.
Man, we gotta start vetting these people.
Yeah, really.
We're really scraping the bottom of this barrel.
If you guys have any ideas for sponsors, fucking reach out to us.
Yeah, send them our way because we are really not trying at this point.
No, definitely not. But my dog went to this obedience school. He came home, he started humping everything, and I gotta take him back and see if they can fix him or not.
I don't think they can undo it. They'll just keep redoing it.
Make him hump more.
Make him more
stuff.
Stuff. I mean, there's an advisory out already. Like, it's getting bad, dude.
For the school or my dog?
For your dog.
All right, I gotta go take care of that. Everybody, I'll be back. Don't just keep doing the show without me. Bye.
Well, thanks, phone. Thanks, Calvin. It's Dog Obedience School for, yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rick and Rob Show. This is Rick.
And Rob.
Hey, so before we get started, I just wanted to give a shout out to some other people out there doing podcasts, some friends of mine.
Wait a minute.
Yeah?
You have other friends?
I mean, yeah, I know people, like I've met people before. Yes, motherfucker, I got other friends.
Okay.
All right, okay, you listen.
Right.
You're not the only one in my life, but I don't do podcasts with anybody else. Okay,
I fucking hope not. It'd be
That's
really awkward
for us.
This is the Rick and John Show.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back, everybody. No, so the first podcast I want to give a shout out to is called Who We Become, and it's on Spotify, done by an individual that I was stationed with over 10 years ago now, Andrea Carl. She does some good podcasts. I've listened to a few of them now, and it's basically how to stay mentally prepared for things, how to increase your mental, really. Rob and I talked about that on the last episode.
Yes.
About mental health and whatnot, and it's absolutely important. And she's got some great tips and tricks in there from her experiences, and I think it's valuable information for anybody else who's going through shit like that. Also, the other one I wanted to shout out is the Ace of Spades podcast. You can find them on Facebook Live. That's my boy, E, from way back in the day. E and I, we've done we've made some music together. Literal music, not like that. Okay. But he's also got another dude on the podcast
sick,
that I worked with back in the day, too. And these two dudes, they really got it together. And again, most of what I've seen has been about mental health, and I think it's such a really big thing in today's society to do to focus on. Really,
You hear that sound?
no, what's that?
That's the sound. That's my podcast today.
What?
Yeah, I'm taking over today.
What? Why?
Because, you know what? I have some questions to ask you, Rick.
Okay,
Shit I've been thinking about.
this is just out of the blue, Rob.
Yeah, so I got some stuff I've been thinking about. One, what is your social security number?
Oh, well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, good.
Nice.
All right, bet. All right, so you've hit me before with the Rick Takeover, right? So I thought I would do one now, and I would ask you some random ass stuff that I'd be wondering. So I was like, I wonder if Rick would be wondering this stuff.
Okay, that's legit.
All right, so my first one is
Yeah.
something that kind of goes through my brain every once in a while, but I figured you might every little bit of time wonder what it'd be like if you could be anyone else in history. Who would it be?
Oh my God! This is a bomb, Rob. You can't just be dropping bombs in here like that.
So you want to be the guy who drops a bomb? Is that what you're? Is that
Yeah,
what you're telling me?
I'm gonna be the pilot. Then no, fuck, man, that's a tough one. This is really a difficult question on the spot. No time to think. Just
That's the
gotta
whole
send
point.
it. Okay, I would like to be someone else.
Nailed it. They can be alive or dead. They can still be alive.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking. Fuck, man. You know what? I want to be Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin.
That's a good one, man.
I wanna be able to fucking shred those licks, and just be part of the greatest rock group that's ever existed.
That's a good one, dude. That's a really good one.
I was gonna say Paul McCartney, but we all know he died in that car crash, and they used his body double. Anyway, that's a whole. We'll get into that on Conspiracy Cast. Jimmy Page, Led Zeppelin. That's me.
Final answer?
That's it. Yep.
You sure?
Yeah. Well, I had fucking 3.2 seconds to think about it.
Do you want to know who mine's gonna be?
Who?
Stone Cold motherfucker Steve Austin.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm gonna be fucking. That's who I want to be. Prime Stone Cold? Are you fucking kidding me?
Hell yeah, dude. Okay. Listen. I know of these wrestlers. I never watched wrestling.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, the look you're giving me right now. Listen, man. It just wasn't something that piqued my interest. Yeah, I'd seen it, and I watch all these dudes wrestle, and that's cool. I see it on TV every now and then, but it wasn't like, oh man, I gotta sit down and follow this soap opera, because that's exactly what it is. It's a scripted television. Will Sasso will get mad at me if he hears me say that.
Dude, I was a diehard Austin 316, my friend.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I fucking said so, brother. Like,
I had a beer, 2 beers, 3 beers,
dude,
and a Bloody Mary.
I was a diehard Stone Cold Steve Austin fan. So if I can be anybody, that's who I'd want to be.
Okay.
Because he dead, man. I feel like he just permanently lives in I just don't fucking care. Like,
yeah, and he's
fuck you, man.
in pretty good shape, I'd say.
I hope so.
He's kind of cute.
Get the fuck out of here. I thought you would have said Jesse Ventura. To the Baja.
I'm in the Baja now.
The Baja now. Thanks, Will Sasso, for getting that stuck in our brains.
Appreciate that, dude.
Baja soda.
Well, why don't you tell me? See, I can't do it, and I'm not even going to try. He gets pissed off on their pod show. He gets pissed off at Chad when Chad tries to fucking do imitations.
Hey, so if we're doing it pissing you off, let us know, Will.
Yeah, we'll do it some more.
Yeah. Minnesota. To the Baja.
I'm the governor now. Yeah. Yeah, man, Jimmy Page for me. That's mine. Stone Cold for you. Okay.
Yeah, dude. Die hard, dude. Can't even go wrong with those. Good call. These are
yeah.
good. We're good.
All right. What else you got?
This one's a little more sentimental.
Ooh.
Not sexual. Calm down.
Sentiment. I can't read.
What is the best part about being a dad?
The hugs.
So it's just random kids give you hugs, you'd be alright?
Not random kids, but my kids.
You just said hugs.
You said, what's the best part about being a dad? I said the hugs. It's not like, okay, we're speaking contextually from a family perspective here. At the end of the day, at the end of the night, when I come home in the mornings before I leave for work, whatever, and the kids want to embrace me and give me a hug, and you feel that connection with them, I think that's the best part.
Yeah.
Also, watching them fail is a great part too.
I could watch kids fall off bikes all day.
Yeah, well, it's different though. Let me explain. I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna elaborate a little bit.
Okay.
When I say watching them fail, it's more of they don't know how to do something, and they're trying to learn how to do it, and they fail. True. And they fail again. And they fail again. And then they finally get that down, and now they've learned, they know how to do it, and I think that's a really heartwarming feeling. Watching your son or daughter grow and understand that, hey, I know how this small little part of the world, I know how that works now. True. And that's really Nice.
That's a good point, man. I'm glad you elaborated on that.
But hugs,
But
for
hugs.
sure, dude. I love the hugs. Give me a squeeze.
Okay, OJ.
I love
calm
my
down.
boys. Who?
I said OJ.
Why OJ?
Because OJ's not like OJ as in orange juice. You like to squeeze?
Oh. I didn't. Yeah, that one went right over my head there. I thought it was O.J. Simpson. I'm like, he didn't do that. He killed her.
he hugged her a little too hard.
It's so cute. And that's called cute aggression, and that exists. When
believe
something
it.
is so cute that you just want to fucking squeeze it until it's dead because your brain doesn't know how to comprehend the cuteness. Look it up. I'm not bullshitting.
You said that really aggressive. I almost kind of scared right now.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I think my best part about being a dad, the part I like the most is this is like the only time in your life where people look at you like you're the fucking greatest all the time. Right? Because you day in, day out, right? You got very little people who are like, that motherfucker's the man.
Yeah.
Like, your child looks at you like you're the greatest person ever. And, like, if you take on, which you should, take on that role of being the greatest person ever to them, like, you got years of just making somebody happy and they're just being happy to be around you all the time. Like, that's just such a great feeling when you come home and your kids are just excited to see you.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because you
man.
ain't got nobody at work. I mean, nobody should be calling you daddy at work, but
Nobody should be. Right.
should be.
Yeah, I call you daddy at work, but it's
story.
different. Yeah.
Different story. That's a different talk.
Yeah. You can catch the conspiracy cast coming up where Rick calls Rob daddy.
Anyways, but at work, a lot of people, most people don't think very highly of you or don't think, you're doing much or so on and so forth. People, everyone's different, but it's nice to be able to come home and have people that really appreciate you for just doing little things like, fuck, you made me macaroni and cheese? You are the greatest.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's awesome. So that's my favorite part about being a dad. It's just being somebody's favorite person.
I love that.
And then, like, they're my favorite person, so it works out,
Yeah.
So it's,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
I love that, man. This weekend we picked up some of those Cadbury caramel eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Just shout out Cadbury if you want to
Yeah.
drop us a line.
Caramel, send them to me.
Yeah,
baby.
please. I am hungry.
Yeah.
We
Swallow
picked
them
up
whole.
Manchester.
I don't know if there's even caramel. I just swallow it.
There's a lot of sugar
Yeah,
in
well,
it.
that's what a thumbtacks.
So we picked up a little pack of them. There was 5 of them. The problem is we got 3 kids.
Mm.
So each of the kids get one. And then the other day, everyone but my oldest was like, "Can I have one?" And I was like, "Yeah, fuck, I don't care. Just eat them, get them out of the house." So they ate them. The oldest found out, and he was livid, dude. He was so pissed because he's like, "I'm the one that's asked for them. I'm the one that's always like, can we get these?" And I was like, sorry, dude. I feel for you, but I mean, they've been here for almost a week. Why haven't you? You told me no every other time. I said, I told you no because I was making dinner.
Yeah.
So
Not
this
good
is a
timing.
little different. Yeah. And then I went out. I went for a run. And on my way back, I swung by the shop, picked up a couple, and gave them to him. And from then on, dude, I was the fucking golden god, the best dude that's ever walked the earth,
Yeah, which is awesome.
Yeah,
It's a great feeling.
it is. But we're not going to have that forever.
True.
And
Yeah,
that's sad,
so it's
man.
going to fade, and we're just going to be either ATMs or assholes,
Yeah, or grandparents.
which I don't want any of those to go together, ever.
No. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Is that I don't want to hurry up for them to be a grandparent. I don't want to hurry up and be an asshole. I don't want to hurry up and just be an ATM. Like I'm good just waiting my time out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's an appropriate time for everything. So that's what I'm trying to live
For sure.
in that appropriate time. Because eventually your kids are gonna think us assholes, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's true. They absolutely will. Just give them time. But what else? What else you got here, Rob?
Oh yeah, let's move on to our next question here. Next question is What do you think the best invention is in history?
I'm gonna have to say the Shiwi.
What in the fuck is a shiwi?
Oh, the Shiwi. You don't know about the Shiwi?
No.
Okay, so men can just flop it out anywhere and go, but women can't.
Now the acronym's
So they
making
put
sense.
yeah. It's like in Orange Is the New Black. You cut off the top of a fucking gallon jug, and then it goes against the woman's parts. And you just open the cap, and she can go wherever. But it's like made for that.
So you're a guy.
I'm just kidding.
I was like, you don't need to worry about this, right?
It was a joke. No, the Shiwi, that's a great invention. What do I think has been the greatest invention? I would say either refrigerators.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, or, well, I guess with any refrigeration thing, you get AC, fridges, coolers, fucking freezers. So I'm gonna, off the top of my dome, having zero time to think about my answer, besides the joke about the Shiwi, that was the only time I had. I'm gonna say refrigeration is the best thing that's ever happened.
That's a good one, man. I like that.
It is, because it keeps things cool, and especially food.
Is that what fridges do?
Yeah.
All right,
I don't know if you knew that, but they do keep things cool, and sometimes they keep things frozen.
I just been leaving it all out in my cabinet. Now it makes sense.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
After you cook food, you make food, you have leftovers, put them in the fridge right away. Otherwise, they're sitting out on the counter, bacteria starts to grow pretty quick. Yeah, you got to get those leftovers in the refrigerator.
The refrigerator.
The Rickerator.
The Rickerator.
Yep. So yeah, I just, again, off the top of the dome, I'm going to say
dude.
fridge.
I like it. I'd probably say birth control. I was kidding.
That's a good one.
No, I'm just playing. I'm gonna say the Colt 45 because that
two
gun,
zigzags, baby. That's all we need.
Yeah,
we can go to the park after dark.
I'm talking about the firearm. Calm down.
Oh, okay, I wasn't going to finish that because God forbid somebody takes a statement out of context.
Yeah. I'm talking about the firearm. The reason I say that is because that gun, the creator Colt, right? Literally said God made men, but I made men equal at that point. And I think that's just a fucking badass line, dude. And I think that's the god awful truth.
So what do you think then is the greatest invention that's been beneficial for humanity? I'm going to say fridge.
You're really putting the fridge up.
I love fridge,
and honestly,
dude.
you know what I'm going to say is the bow and arrow.
Ooh.
I'm gonna stick with weaponry, right? And the reason why I say the bow and arrow is because the bow and arrow basically
thousands of years
as a man, right?
Ruled.
It really did. And it's like you took something that where they were hunting animals with spears where you had about a 20-foot radius, right? Where you could hit accurately 20, 30. And you're using rocks, if not, to now you're hunting 30, 40, 50 yards away. You just extended that distance, right? Now you're able to hunt animals at a farther distance. You're able to build more ammunition. You're not just one spear and then you're just good old fashioned fucked. You're running.
Yeah.
Now you're ready to go.
Yeah. Okay.
And even on top of that, thinking about it, right? Defending yourself in war. Bows and arrows were used for war for millions of years, I guess. You could say literally thousands of years they were used.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who knows how far back, exactly. But just the idea that the bow and arrow pretty much leveled up humans to a whole different level.
Okay. I didn't, at first I was kind of put off by the weaponry aspect of your greatest invention ever type thing. But the more I think about it and the use of it not for war but for hunting and providing, I could see that. I could.
Mhm.
I'm still gonna stick with fridge because what are you gonna do with that deer after you kill it? You gotta put her in the fridge, keep her cool, frozen, whatever.
Salt it, jerky it, keep it as a dry meat. Now it lasts for fucking months. When your deer, if you put it in the fridge, is only gonna last 2
But
weeks.
the fridge can also freeze. It's a twofer.
Well, it can over freeze in the freezer and be gone in 2 months.
No, it wouldn't do
So
that.
go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Rob, and I think the greatest invention for humanity is a weapon.
You said shiwi. Calm the fuck down.
That was a joke.
You started with it. Oh man. Fridge.
Rick votes fridge.
Okay.
Rob
votes
gun.
Well, now we know who's gonna win in the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Rick's gonna be like, get the fridge.
What do you guys think the greatest invention for humanity has been? Or just the greatest invention?
Yeah, whatever
blanket.
you think it is.
Yeah.
If you think it's a shiwi, please don't contact us.
Right. Just comment.
Yeah.
And let me know.
Yeah, just comment Rick specifically.
Yeah.
Tag him. Okay. That being said,
Okay.
there's a dog who apparently wants me to play with him.
Yeah, he knows.
The next thing I would like to ask you is what do you think the best thing you have learned as an adult?
Probably the best thing I've learned as an adult is that nobody cares about you.
Mm.
Let me elaborate.
Mm.
Again,
I don't give a shit about you, Rick.
what I mean
Why
by
elaborate?
that is everybody is so concerned with what's going on in their lives and their daily that they really don't have the time to sit there and be like, oh, look at that guy, his fucking shoes untied, or oh, look at his shirt's untucked a little bit. Who gives a fuck?
Mm-hmm.
You don't stop caring what other people may perceive you as. Live your life how you want to live it. Fuck them. That's what I always say.
Fuck him.
Fuck them. Again, though, what I mean is nobody is taking the time to criticize you to that extent. Oh, unless you're doing it on purpose, posting shit on social media and being like, oh, look, I got new Gucci sunglasses, but then one guy in the comment, hey, those are fucking knockoffs, poser, some stupid shit. In your day-to-day, when you're walking by people on the street, nobody's going to give a fuck about you.
No,
Nobody
right.
cares.
No, you're right.
So be who you want to be. Be the change you want to see.
Be the change. Ooh.
That's not my quote.
Yeah, I hope not.
All right.
I guess the one thing that I learned, this was the most effective in my life, is that you don't necessarily need to be the smartest person in the room. You just gotta know where to find the information. And I feel
That's a
like
good
that.
one.
I feel like that's helped me a lot in my adult life.
Yeah.
Where people are like, "Oh, you need to figure this out. You figure this out. You need to figure this out." I'm like, "Fuck, man, I barely know how to read." So,
Yeah.
putting me through a bit of a loop here. But then I'm able to use my communication skills to find the right people, to track down the answers I need, and to get me on the right track to be able to present or give the information that they're requesting. And that's what it showed me, is that I really don't need to be the smartest person when it comes to majority of subjects. I just gotta know the right people, know how to talk to people, know how to present myself professionally to be able to get the answers that I need. And I feel like it's a great thing for a lot of people to see, right? You don't need to know everything. Just got to know the right way to get the information that you need.
That's a good point. I can see that super beneficial. It is really this life we live all about networking,
It really is.
about who you know in some instances.
In some instances,
Yeah.
you're right.
So reaching out to those individuals that you either believe or know have the information, that's great. It's very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, you're 100% correct, because I've definitely seen times where people who have progressed very far in their careers by just knowing the right people.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I've seen that
Yeah.
too.
I mean, I'm not necessarily talking just the military.
Yeah.
Military see quite a bit, but I've seen a lot of people out in the outside world who are like, I just knew the right people had good connections in that area, which put me in the right track, which got me business, which got me answers
Yeah.
to stuff I needed. And it's like, they didn't really do nothing special. They didn't go out of their way and, you know, market their business to 25,000 homes. No, they just knew the people who knew that kind of people. You know what I'm saying? Who could
Yeah.
market that information out for them. Or all it needed was one good word from somebody who has a lot of pull to the local community. So
That's
it's
true.
like a lot of times you just got to be tactical with who you know when it comes to getting through life. I guess would be a good way to put it.
That was a good way to put it.
You know, but that to me, that's my big thing. You know,
Yeah.
I guess we'll move on to this last question I have here.
Okay.
Kind of a silly one, right?
All right.
Growing up,
Okay.
hear me out. Growing up, we didn't have a lot of money, so we had to do a lot of, I guess you could say, improvised family vacations when we had time off from school. And one we always had to do was going camping. So my thing is, do you have any camping stories from when you were growing up, or are you just a camping family, or have you done camping recently with your current family?
My guy, let me tell you, I am a camper.
I like camping too.
Fucking love it,
I
man.
love that shit too.
Fuck, I miss it. I've talked to the wife too about whenever we move back home. We're going camping.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
gonna
It's
happen.
definitely happening.
I fucking, oh god, I miss it. I remember we used to travel to Pennsylvania and Tennessee to see family, but it wasn't really a vacation. You know,
Yeah.
you spend fucking 18 hours in a car. Whoopee!
Yeah.
Yay! I get to see some cows.
And back then, it's how we grew up is 18 hours of looking out the window.
That's
not,
it, dude.
Not 18 hours of playing on your phone or
Yeah.
fucking
Or
watching
pretending
movies.
you're like your finger leg guy is running along the stuff and like leaping over
Mhm.
shit.
Yeah.
That was always fun.
Yeah, counting road lines. Done that quite a bit.
Yeah. Fuck. We used to play the ABC game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was a fun one. Still do sometimes. But yeah, man, camping. Let's see. There was God, there's so many stories. I remember going camping when Furby came out, and that was such a big fucking deal. We went camping up somewhere in northern Minnesota, and we were out on the lake catching some pike.
Ooh,
And then another time we stayed at this one place. I caught a fucking fish, and my grandpa taught me how to cut her open and fillet it. I was probably like 10, but
it's a game changing time though.
maybe 12. I don't know, somewhere around in my youth,
Mm-hmm.
preteen. And then dude, probably one of my favorite times. We went to this place. I have no idea where these places are that we went because I was just so young I didn't pay attention. I spent all fucking day in the sun at this lake, and there was a little fuck do you call it? The place you go and get some snacks. They call it
snack
the
bar?
canteen.
Oh, canteen, yeah.
Yeah, you go to the
Snack bar,
canteen. And,
Snack shack.
Yeah, the canteen. And you go in there and get some snacks and whatnot, some popcorn, some treats and shit. But it was right next to the beach, so that was cool. You go there, you get some snacks, and then we fucking went back to the camp later. It was probably like late in the day. Sun's still up and bright though, because, summer. And I was sunburnt to all fuck.
Oh, I've been there.
I was just super bright red and, oh god,
You're
it was so
knee-high
painful.
by nighttime.
Yeah, and you're laying on these fucking blow-up air mattresses too, and they're not made out of the best material.
No.
They're not made out of wool or cloth
They're
material.
made out of pain.
They're made out of fucking rubber or plastic. So you stick to that shit bad. So that was a terrible time. We got some milk from that canteen, put it in some washcloths, and then that was my relief. But camping, man, I fucking love it. One time my grandma ran into a bear.
Ooh.
Yeah, peed her pants, and then hopped back in the van. We went up to the local bar. That was a good time, classic.
Always good times, dude.
Yeah, man.
So I've done a lot of camping too, man. We used to go down to Kentucky and used to right under the Cumberland Falls, the Cumberland River, and we used to camp down there all the time, go catfishing, and that was really always a good time. That was nice, man. And then as I got older, so we go camping with friends and stuff. Go to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan and go camping all over the place. All the big lakes up there and stuff.
Hell yeah.
But then when I recently in the last few years, I went and I got kind of bougie with camping. I bought a 29-foot camper, right?
Glamping.
Yeah, glamping.
Oh
I got
my
fancy,
goodness.
dude. So I still hardcore camp, but I bought a camper, dude, and that thing is so nice.
Yeah.
And we stayed at a nice, I'd say a nice campground, but a nice campground, man. And that was a lot of fun, dude, because it's like you got all the fun of camping, but then you go in and you have a nice bed to sleep on, and this one has bunk beds, which was kind of cool. So me and my son enjoyed that. For some reason, he thought bunk beds were the greatest thing on this fucking planet.
Dude, I mean, who doesn't like bunk beds? I
wrong.
still enjoy seeing bunk beds, and I want to be like, oh, I got top bunk. Any deployment or fucking TDY that you're on, you got to stay in the transient place.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get that bunk bed.
Yes.
I'm trying to sleep on a bunk bed.
Bunk beds, fuck, dude. Every time.
Okay.
They're great.
All right.
But yeah, dude. I'm a big in camping too, man. I can't wait till I get back to the States too, because I guess we're all gonna go camping.
I'm a big old camping family.
Yeah, dude. A Robin Rick camp show, dude.
Oh, maybe that's what this will become.
Ooh, that'd be fucking great.
Just
dog.
out by the fire at night.
Yeah, because we're homeless.
A few beers in us, yeah.
Because we put all our faith into being a successful podcast. So we're just out there burning, a nice fire to stay warm.
Yeah, of
for
course.
real.
Yeah, one day we will.
No, dude, I think that'd be great for our families to go camping. I think that would be a lot of fun. Even if we did old school camping, or we did a little glamping and
hey,
whatever, man, it would be a good fucking time.
I like that.
Especially if we end up in different states, we can travel to each other's states and do it. So it'd be a good time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, dude, I like that. But honestly, man, that was the last question I had. That's the last thing pondering in my head.
All right.
I do have one other thing though.
Oh shit.
I think I started to figure out that I'm starting to get really old. And the reason why is this morning when I was laying in bed, I was thinking about what would happen if I got elected president and what I would do as president and all my tax incentives I would grant to people for having different things. And I thought to myself, damn, dude, I'm getting really fucking old. Because I used to think about, like, girls and shit, but now I'm thinking about fucking tax incentives.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just wondering if you do that too, I guess.
My first thoughts in the morning are usually, do I really want to get up out of bed?
Fuck, dude. That's usually a pretty standard thought across the board,
Yeah. And most of the time it's just I roll over and hit that fucking snooze a few times. Because it's set so early. I can afford to do it. But that's the problem is I know I can afford to do it, so I will do it.
True.
So that sucks, but yes and no. Sometimes when I'm laying there in bed in the mornings when I'm waking up, I'm really just trying to remember the dreams that I had, if I had any.
You're trying to see if the J.D. Smith is coming true.
Maybe.
Every night in front of the mirror. What
are the Powerball numbers?
Tell me the numbers, damn it. I know you know.
Yeah, so yes and no. I don't know. I don't really think about politics and stuff like that. But I do think about things.
Oh, I'm glad you think.
Thanks, man. So sometimes it's, oh, fuck, what are we going to get into today? A lot of times it's, oh, great, I can't wait to come downstairs and find out where the cat puked. And that's fucking terrible. What a fucking life to live, That's the first thing I think about when I wake up, and as I'm walking down the stairs, I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't want to find cat puke.
Mine's Gunner, did he pee or not? I'm like, you fucking dog, I love you so much. For
God. Yeah.
Like, dude, why do you got, like, for no reason, man. I'll let him out 7 times before we go to bed. He'll still pee in his cage sometimes. I'm like, dude, you're just doing it because of spite.
Yeah, he might be. He might be jealous, dude.
Yeah, well, I try to let him out, and he wants to chew on everything. So
that's a good point too.
Sometimes you just gotta take better with the worst, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't know. That's why I was just thinking. I was like, man, I'm starting to get fucking old, dude. Where my first thoughts when I wake up are tax incentives for people.
My first thought when I wake up is, did I die in my sleep?
Nope. Fuck.
Son of a bitch, I gotta go to work.
It's funny you talking about setting your alarm early. Because I've been setting mine for like 4 a.m. and waking up perfectly fine, dude.
Yeah.
Without trouble. Like, I used to struggle with that. I was always a morning person, but like anything before like 5:30 was like, okay, I'm starting to get.
Yeah.
I've been waking up at 4, no problem.
So there was a period of time when I was working with you on days that it wasn't a problem because it was just second nature. I think it was because I was excited about moving jobs.
True.
And so I felt like it gave me purpose in the morning if I can get up out of bed. Now, I have the job. I love the job. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of different things that I never would have encountered unless I took it. And now I just want to sleep in, though.
Get comfortable, dude.
Yeah, that's it. I gotta shake
it up a little bit.
Yeah, shake my surroundings.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, pretty much, man. That's the biggest part, dude. Is that I'm just starting to see them getting old, and that my brain is starting to change. You know what I'm saying? Where you're starting to like, your whole world is starting to evolve around you. I mean, some people already hit this years before me, but I guess it's coming.
It is, yeah. Well, fuck. Well, fuck, bud.
Yeah, that was the last question. That was the last little bit I had for you.
Thanks, man. What a great co-host.
Man, you're a great co-host too, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, so I thought I'd do us a solid, do a Rob takeover for you.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I'll have to do it again next season.
For sure. Next season coming up in 3 episodes.
Yeah, next season's gonna be pretty good, guys. We got a lot of changes coming our way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're firing Rick.
Don't worry. They're also hiring someone named Rick, so it'll be all right.
It's gonna buff.
Hey, what's up? I'm Rick. That's the new guy. That's what he sounds like. Get out of here, new guy. Well, fuck you, man. Nah, get out of here. Yeah, that guy.
That guy. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for listening.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Well, that does it for us here at the Rick and Rob Show. We hope you enjoyed listening to today's nonsense.
Yeah, pretty much just straight nonsense right out of the gate. Like, we could not be any more nonsense.
Yeah.
Tomfoolery?
Jackassery. Nonsensical.
Unreal.
Not good.
As the young kids say, that shit worser.
Yeah.
Those uneducated folk.
I would say it slaps, but that's just me. Don't forget to check out our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Amazon Music, wherever you listen to podcasts at. We're there. So you can find us anywhere. Smash that like button, decimate that subscribe button, and fucking leave a comment, motherfucker.
Give us some fucking info, please.
We want to know you like the show.
Yeah, at least tell us if we suck, we suck. I would appreciate that.
Yeah, if you tell us we suck and shouldn't do it anymore, I'll listen.
Yeah, we'll listen. I mean, we don't know if we'll stop doing it, but we'll definitely listen to you.
Yeah, in one ear and out the other.
Yeah, because, we'll at least try.
Yeah, dude, for sure. Also, big shout out to all our guys deployed right now. Anybody in the armed forces who is currently serving overseas in a different country, potentially in a war zone, we appreciate every single one of you. And we hope that you can make it back home safely.
Yeah, we really appreciate everything you're doing. And we're excited for those who are going to be returning home soon to see y'all. But those who are not returning home soon, we would like to say, hang in there. We got you. If you need anything from us, just let us know.
Yeah.
You got a lot of love coming from the Rick and Rob Show.
Fuck yeah, man. We'll give you shout-outs, anything to help boost your morale. Keep it going, because that's really it. We are one species on this planet. And if we don't start helping each other, we won't exist.
Yeah, that's true. We like to make fucking war, but we all out for each other. We got it. Yeah, we're here for you.
Hell yeah. All right, well, we'll see you in a week, everybody.
The Rick and Rob Show is out, motherfucker.